Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Now, before we get started in today's video, I want to talk about Level Up Gaming. I got one of these shirts right here. They sent it to me a couple weeks ago. They sent me a message to sponsor them, and that's what I'm doing. I'm sponsoring them. I like pretty much everything they have on their website right now. If you want to check them out, check the description box below at levelupgamingapparel.com. And when you go there, tell them that your favorite random man sent you there. Okay, here we go.
I'm ready.
Alright, guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Random Talk. Thank you guys for watching the first episode. We was pretty much talking about Goku and other anime protagonists. If you didn't watch it, make sure you get a chance. The link is in the description below, or watch it.
Better go watch it.
But of course, this is about me and my buddy Ultra Fatal. Tally, sorry, I kind of cut off.
Yeah, I'm back, motherfuckers.
I kind of cut your name off there, my bad.
Nah, it's all right. I'm back. I'm back because we talking about some. If it's anything anime and game, you know I'm here, and I'm here to piss y'all off. And today's topic, I'm gonna steal his thunder, is adaptations, and it was not just anime movie adaptations and all that. We talking about movies, games, maybe even tools of superheroes.
Yeah.
Whatever one we get into it.
Whichever one we get into.
And before I continue, y'all listen to me, right? Y'all better, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, or I'll find you.
You will find you.
Will. I saw y'all watching the last one who didn't like it. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you are. But one more little quick thing. I noticed that the audio was a bit choppy. That one's random. We haven't fully fixed that one out.
Yeah, we're trying to.
So I apologize. I don't know if it's on my behalf or his or the program. I'm going to say, it bugs anybody that's watching. And if it's happening now, again, sorry, but
we apologize.
Just try to enjoy it. We try to keep.
And we're going to do our best to stay on topic because I know we went everywhere last time.
But go ahead. I'm on.
All right. So, anyways, because like.
Oh, yeah, well.
All right, go ahead.
No, I'm saying if we if I was, we just gonna start it off just like that.
But
yeah, I might pick one of the most obvious adaptations that everybody freaking hates. Yeah.
Go ahead. I know when you gotta go.
I'm trying to ease into it.
No, there ain't no easy into it. Just go ahead and say it.
No, I'm gonna ease into some good ones because I don't want people to just be like, oh, it's just another group of people bashing the obvious. I'm gonna talk about some ones I personally like. As far as anime adaptations, one of my definite favorites is Bleach. I don't know if you guys seen Bleach, but Bleach was fucking amazing. If you've seen the live action, it was great.
Live action Bleach was good.
I love that one. Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah, I like that one.
That was a good one.
What else one that I actually really like? It wasn't as good as I had hoped.
Which one was that one?
Personally, some of y'all say this, y'all would be like, oh, fuck you. But Full Metal Alchemist one. I liked it.
You actually liked that one?
But
Move this man!
it was good, but it wasn't great to be.
Bro, I hated that one. I hated Full Metal. I did not like Full Metal at all.
Oh, you didn't like it?
I did not like Full Metal.
Oh, dang. Oh, wait, I forgot one. Another one that I'm sure if you watched it, I'm sure you liked it. And of course, it's for my JoJo fans. Diamond is Unbreakable.
I still haven't seen that one yet. I want to see that one.
That was great.
I have not.
That one was actually better than I thought. It was a little rushed.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch. The only bad thing about it is they had to rush it. They and spoilers alert. Oh nah, come on, who hasn't seen Diamond Unbreakable? Well, actually, it is spoiler alert. If you guys care, I get you for
it's gonna be
a minute, not even a minute, just 30 seconds. But Okiyasu's brother in the anime gets killed. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Okiyasu's brother gets killed by Akira. But in the movie, he gets killed by Yoshikage for some reason. He gets killed by
a
heart attack. And I know the reason they did that, because they had to introduce
Right.
Yoshikage. How, yeah, like he gets killed by sheer heart attack and jumps into his mouth just like it did the little shopkeep guy.
Wow.
And I thought that was pretty sweet. But I was confused, like, why is sheer heart attack here? But I'm like, they can't do the whole series. They can't have Akira in them. They probably might appear, but I know they're not going to actually be in it. But the movie was good. Those were my personal.
I wanted to see it, but I'm surprised.
It's very hard to find. I had to freaking pirate that mess. I had to pirate that mess.
I was saying, no, to be fair, I had to do.
Let me not say that on video.
No, to be fair, I did watch Rurouni Kenshin. That junk was that was by far one of the best things I have seen. Of course, Bleach, because so before I go into it, because it's like, again, because we kind of want to say the obvious one for last, because we already know what's the obvious one.
You talking about the bad ones or the good ones?
I'm talking about the really bad ones, but my list.
Oh,
but my list for good adaptation, anime wise, is definitely Bleach, definitely Rurouni Kenshin. I haven't seen Dinosaur Breaker, but I want to put that on the list. What's that one? I can't think of the name of it. Rurouni Kenshin, Bleach, and you may. I like this one, but I understand why I got the hate. But it's not how it's Ghost in the Shell. I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. Before you tell you, hold on.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm gonna tell you why. The only reason I like Ghost in the Shell because it kept the core.
Scarlett Johansson.
No. The core. She's you know what? Take that back. She's a plus in that. I'll take that back. Scarlett Jo was.
Scarlett Jo was that. Man,
Scarlett Jo was good, but what I rarely see in a lot of these live adaptations, they don't keep the core values. What made it great, and that's why that's
true.
That's what made me like that. I know a lot of people gonna start throwing pitchforks at me and start saying, "Kill him, no." So, but yeah,
I'm already one of them. Like, man, I gotta light the torch because I hated it. Now, I will agree, I did like that they did keep that core aesthetic with the with the cybernetics and how it looked, but the whitewash. Man, I don't give a shit how sexy ScarJo is. It looked good, but it's just why didn't the cast was not for me. And
they try to make it diverse.
It didn't have enough.
Because, look, I'm gonna tell
they used some of the original anime, which was great.
Yeah,
like that. I had to rate it personally a C and B minus.
C, B minus. Yeah,
if I'm being nice, because it was okay.
I
definitely wasn't one of these where I'm like.
I see
it was
why
I can. Yeah.
I see why it got the flack that it got. I get why the hate is there for it because the whole whitewashing. I mean, like people were saying like they should have got old girl from Pacific Rim. What's her name?
I don't know her name.
I don't know. I think it's Mako, the female from the first movie. I think she would.
People watching this could probably think of a bunch of different. Yeah.
But again, the reason why they got Scarlett Jo because Scarlett Jo because she was
right. Scarlett Johansson. Come on,
Johansson, you know. That's why I knew why they got her. What the reason why they got her.
I've been fapping to her since 8-Legged Freaks.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, see that little part with her. Hey, that little white shirt. You see a little nipple on there. You know, sorry. Oh, that's it. N-word.
Because some people actually didn't even know. I remember I was arguing with my boys about that. I forgot what movie they said, but Freaks. Yeah, and some people don't even remember that movie. Like, man, 8-Legged Freaks is one of the greatest movies.
That one of the
damn
most
strange and weird. It's like a
monster.
I love that
movie I've ever seen.
I
love that movie.
But I like it.
Well, like even the commercial for 8-Legged Freaks was funny. But anyways, continue on.
Oh yeah.
Jesus,
you know what's
that?
Another. Let's get to the bad ones, or more or less the.
Look.
So there was one that I was hyped for. Mm-hmm. I never saw the trailer of it, but I knew it existed.
What's that?
And there was a Fist of the North Star live.
Seen it? And I've seen it, and yes, you are right. That's one of the worst.
Yeah, I was like, how dare you?
Look,
How
at
dare
least he
you?
tried. At least.
Yeah. What are you trying to do? Tickle me to death? Don't turn your back on me.
You're already dead.
My man tried. That's the one thing that was so funny to me. At least he tried.
Yeah, well,
He's like, you're already like you.
yes, you being nice.
I'm being
Like,
nice
yeah.
because, like, again, when I remember seeing the original cartoon. Like, no, I'm an '80s baby. I've seen the original cartoon, and it didn't go as far as I play in the game now. I didn't see it go as far, but when I watched it, I was like, okay, it's like, and then I didn't really know that much about it as I know now. And
So you just knew about the
I just knew about
original animation, and then the
movie came out. I was like, oh snap! Oh wait, Vader! It said Big Van Vader's in it. I was like, cool. I'm like, and watching it, you know, younger me knew something wasn't right. I just didn't know.
right.
I knew something wasn't right. Then what I know now, and looking at everything, I'm like, hey, this is bad. This one.
Like, this ain't it. This ain't it. I seen that movie actually on accident. That's how I managed to see it. I was seeing a bunch of memes. I'm like, what is this? And somebody said, it's Fist of the North Star. I said, somebody insert Sandy. I was instantly, no, it ain't. This ain't no freaking. What are you talking about? So I sat there and I looked the thing up, and I found out it really was. I'm like, oh god! So I found it. I watched the full movie and was just flabbergasted. Like somebody turn this off. Who greenlit this?
It's like
Who greenlit this?
Okay, I got one for you. Yes, it's a Dragon Ball movie, but it's not what you think. You ever heard of Dragon Ball: The Magic Begins? Have you ever heard of that?
Bro, I was about to say somebody insert the Goku slide on the car with his head. I thought you was about to talk about
no.
I gotta get the laugh sound. Because the moment you said Dragon Ball, I instantly just
like
in my head.
Okay.
Some dude on YouTube made I want to make a 5-minute video of Goku sliding his head on the car. All right. But what did you say it was called?
Okay, it's called Dragon Ball: The Magic Begins. Now, I have seen
that's live action.
That's live action. This is way before Dragon Ball. You know what? So anyway,
you know what?
But anyways, look.
Movie that cannot be spoken.
The movie cannot be spoken. So check this out. So when I watch Dragon Ball Evolution, at this time I'm fairly. I know my Dragon Ball lore now. Okay, so of course we know this was look. This just gets mad. None of the characters were the name of the characters. Goku was Monkey Boy. Yamcha was Westwood.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so then it wasn't even Dragon Ball. You know what they was going after? The Dragon Pearls. Dragon Pearls. What?
I remember. I had to look it up. I remember this movie now. I'm looking at it. I just looked it up.
I may put it in here. Because what I'm going to do.
What is this?
I ripped into this.
No, this ain't the 80s.
No, it's I think I want to say maybe 90s. I want to say I could be wrong.
It says 1991.
Yeah, yep.
1991.
Bruh. Then no, Grandpa. Then look, see what this is sum it all up because I'm gonna put a clip. I'm gonna put a small clip on here when I do it because oh my god, bro, it's like Goku was flying on Nimbus. I'm like, no, Goku was flying, then Goku got Nimbus. It none of it made sense. So why? I didn't get it. None of it made sense because then kind of found out it was based off a Dragon Ball movie. I can't think of the name right now, but anyway, here real quick. Now the original Dragon Ball. The manga started in 1984. The original Dragon Ball anime came in 1986. So you mean to tell me, in between these two, when you made this movie, you didn't do your homework? The movie was trash. It was one of the worst adaptations I have ever seen. I'm like, bro, what? Like,
yo, I remember this movie. I don't remember all the stuff, but I definitely remember this freaking movie. You are right.
I ripped into this movie. I really did. I ain't never ripped into a movie this bad.
like you're saying, this is a topic in and of itself. We gotta talk about this movie again because I remember this movie. I remember watching the trailer, and I was
never saw the
like,
trailer.
"This was fake, right?"
I never saw
Oh
the
my
trailer.
god! So I seen the trailer because this was around the time where those YouTubers was making their own little fan-made Dragon Ball live action thing.
Yeah.
And I guess somebody thought it was real, and it was like a collection of live action Dragon Ball. And they had Dragon Ball Evolution in there, but as I was watching, I'm like, "What is this? This is real?" And then Dragon Ball live action begins. Like, looked into it, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" Because Goku was wearing red for some fucking reason. He wasn't even wearing orange. He was wearing like red and black.
I wouldn't even say red is orange. It was like, it was mostly red. It was mostly red.
Alligator, that's the main thing I remember. He was literally on top of this alligator just punching it. And I'm like, what is going on? Then there was like, I don't know, I think the Red Ribbon was there because they was fighting like tanks.
They was fighting tanks.
Master Roshi had this
Sorry.
Like,
we gotta say it right. His name is Turtle Man in that movie. His name.
Oh yeah, Turtle Man. They didn't even have the right names. They didn't even have.
That's why I knew something was wrong.
Turtle Man.
That's why I knew something was wrong.
How you gonna have the actual dragon? Like if you look at it, actually has the theme, like the font and the logo. But yet you're not using the character. It's like they trying their best to avoid getting copyrighted. Right. Yet you're saying it's a Dragon Ball.
Right. That's what let me know that I was like, oh, they didn't get the rights for this. I'm sorry, I ain't even interrupt, but that's what that let me know they didn't get the rights for that.
I don't know what the hell happened. Maybe they did. I don't know. But one thing I do know, Dragon Pearls. You were right. I remember that.
Oh, bruh.
Not the Dragon Pearls.
Bruh. When I tell you, when I lost my mind doing that review for that movie, cause I done a whole Dragon Ball week that day, and I'm looking at this chunk, I'm like, why is it called Dragon Pearls? It's like, why is it called?
Yeah, like you were seeing, like I'm sure there's other YouTubers out there that probably obliterate this movie, but man, we're moving on because we was on this for a while. Shit.
Yeah. Okay. So I got
the other game I would rip into, like how we just ripped into that.
Yeah,
is probably freaking. Oh my god! And this one, I shouldn't talk about it because I love ripping into this thing.
What is
it? You know what it is.
I feel like I know what it is. I feel like I know what it is.
Oh, Death Note.
This is madness.
Death Note.
Oh my god! Yes, you're right. The only thing good about Death Note was Ryuk and William Dafoe.
William Dafoe. Yeah,
his portrayal of Ryuk was great, but oh my god! And
everything about that movie was garbage. Literally. Not even William Dafoe could save that. He couldn't. He couldn't save that try. Like, man, when I first saw the trailer, and it was like, "Oh, it's Nat Wolff from the Naked Brothers Band." First of all, who the hell actually watched the Naked Brothers Band? It's like seriously. And then what the hell is L Black? This guy looks like a terrible cosplay. I can't even say he was a cosplayer. He didn't even have the hair. He's like a guy who just freaking trying too hard. He's like the god weeb of weebs. He just really like exactly like I'm not L, dog. I'm T. Shoot, like come on, like man. I can't tell how much I ripped into that day movie.
I hate the guy who played Uber. Look, I hate how they did Light. I hate how they do what's the old girl name? Misa? Misa, I hate how they did Misa.
I hated Misa. Man, I hated she was, the whole cast was terrible.
She was far beyond the character she was. I'm like, so she's more terrible than Light? I was like, no. Then let me say this.
Oh, you talking about how they portray? Yeah, man.
And she was like, in most part, when I saw that movie, and God, I know I waste my time because I do have to do a review for that movie. But when I watched that, I was like, you made Misa be more terrible than Light. And you know, because like when we watched the original anime or read the manga, you felt sorry for Misa because she was so blinded by love. She would do anything for Light. And Light was... Okay, this is my thing. I'm going to say this right quick. for any adaptation that we talk about here, I have a love hate for, because I get this. Like, you want to put your own vision, your own version. I get it, but do not, and I repeat this, do not change what make that adaptation great. We don't see it with
they butchered that mess, dog.
with
All the characters was
Resident
garbage.
Evil, for starters.
Oh,
I'm at the
shit on that next.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, you know what? Bump that. We're going to Resident Evil right now. Bump that. No, because this is my field right now.
Let me wait.
Okay.
Wait before we go to Resident Evil, because now that we talk about Resident Evil, somebody insert L running down the alley with a fucking gun. You talk about how when somebody said that scene, bro, and L using a gun, chasing somebody like, yo, goddamn, what? Anyway, moving on the goddamn. I'm gonna call it fucking just evil.
Okay,
because that movie was just fucking evil.
Okay, so please get a chance, y'all. Go watch my reviews for Resident Evil. The only thing about the Resident Evil movie was the first film, and the only reason I give that praise.
That's it. That's literally the only good thing you are about to hear about that.
You're right, because what it did, it told the story about the mansion. We never know what happened, the events leading towards the mansion. So good, but everything else about that series, don't get me wrong, it made its money, but it was just name only. You might as well call it Alice.
Exactly.
You might as well call it
like,
Alice,
man, that shit was
Evil,
bad.
or Evil Alice, or whatever you want to.
Yeah, exactly. No, Alice Evil. Because I'm like, when they, like you said, man, like you said when we was talking about freaking Death Note, when you do adaptations and all that, and you add your own little element to make it yours. Right. First of all, everybody knows the first rule to making OCs: you never make your OC better than the entire cast.
Exactly.
Like she came in here and I'm fucking, I'm a telepath or some shit. I have no fear. I'm badass. Blah, 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 blah. Even Jill felt fear. Jill's one of the most badass females in video game history. And Jill, like, show her humanity in the game.
Alice was on autopilot. Alice was on autopilot. That's
boring character.
Yeah, Alice, like, I won't say even. Look, only thing more character was Alice when she got abilities. That was it.
She didn't even need it. That made it even worse, though. Because the thing about the Resident Evil characters, they're human. Some of them, like we.
Right, like even Jake,
but it doesn't give him no fucking telepath shit.
Like, Jake had abilities, but he wasn't
about like, to force lift your ass or something.
Right, Jake had abilities, but Jake was like God like that. He was good to a hand-to-hand combat, but that's about it.
I hated Jake. I'm not even gonna hold you up. I hate Jake's character.
But
it's not even because he got ability. He's just a piece of shit.
But I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna say this part, then we're gonna move on because I do gotta bring up this other adaptation. But the audacity what Resident Evil did movie is how they made Wesker. They dumbed down Wesker. They dumbed down. I gotta say it, man. They dumbed down Wesker, and when I saw that last movie, I was like, That's like,
bro. I'm like, Chris is my favorite character. Yeah. I know. Everybody who's Resident Evil fan always say, "Oh my God, Leon! I love Leon!" But
they did Chris wrong.
When they did my boy Chris wrong, and they did Wesker wrong, I'm like, I don't even think Jill made it into the movie.
Jill
was she in the movie?
Jill was only in.
I don't remember
2 movies. No. She was on 2. She was on 2 movies. She was in Apocalypse, and I want to say Afterlife. I want to say she was in 2 of them. But still, even
because like Chris and Jill, man, that's my original team, and I still love them to death. Like dog, like Rebecca, you cool, Leon, y'all cool, and all that shit. Especially you stupid bitch. I love you, but fucking Jill and Chris, man, that's the number ones. And Wesker,
I'm gonna say this,
and then they see the movies.
Remember Trevor.
Alice.
All the main characters got butchered. Not butchered.
You're right.
They got
shadowed by this new bitch.
Yeah, But maybe one day we might do some topics about talking about Resident Evil, because I spend hours and
I would
time.
love to talk about Resident Evil.
Yeah,
So y'all can
yeah.
expect
You
the
expect that
Resident Evil
way,
video eventually. 'Cause
but
I know a bunch about the games. I know the entire lore.
but
I think I'm pretty good
I'm gonna say
to
this.
talk about it.
I'm gonna say this and move on. But bring back my girl Shiva. I'm sorry. All right, moving on. So, I don't know if you saw. I'm serious, bro. Bring back my homegirl Shiva. People are mad. They mad at Resident Evil 5, but Resident Evil 5 was a good game. But
I said this, bro. Stop.
okay, I'm
We
sorry.
needed this.
We got
I was about to go to a
okay.
huge
Okay.
rant.
Okay.
Let's keep moving.
Okay, so I don't know if you've seen this movie, Attack on Titans. Have you seen that one?
I hated it. Hated it.
Look. Now you know they made two, right? Only see the first one, and I was like,
Yeah.
after I saw the first one, no, it wasn't. And those of you wondering why I don't like Attack on Titan live action, will allow me to go on this somewhat small rant and irate here. They butchered Mikasa. That was one of the main atrocities of that movie. They
That was a
butchered
lot of food right there, man. Come on, now.
Look, check this out. So
I don't care how muscular she is.
bruh, Mikasa will kill a nigga. Pardon, kill a nigga for messing with Eren.
Abs of steel, bitch. I want a body like her. Shit.
Bruh, I want a woman like Mikasa. About that. If I'm in trouble, you know what she gonna do? Look, she's
Yeah,
gonna
fuck that shit. I mean, the face, yeah, but you didn't wash the dishes.
Then they had
got our anniversary.
You was cheating on me,
Let me stop.
bruh. But then they had Levi on there, and he wasn't even Levi. Like they had like Mikasa and this Levi want to be in some type of weird relationship. I'm like, bro, what is this?
I know it's two. I don't get the shit.
I don't get it, man. It's like
They doing something.
then if you think about it, I think when they did the movie, I don't think the first season was done yet. I can't remember.
Yeah, I want to say it came out during either mid first or the first was ending, and I want to. I know it was going through some changes.
Right.
I want to either say either a new manga was coming out. I do remember what you're talking about. Something was dropping, and it's even the manga fucked some shit up. Attack on Titan was a big time. Actually, I was like Attack on Titan was always like, to me, but and people can't get me. If you're watching, you're an Attack on Titan fan, but I do know the fan base are disappointed in some change.
Yeah.
I don't know fully follow Attack on Titan, but I did hear that they're fucking up. They're messing up.
I heard a little rumor about that they, but in the mangas, why they kind of hate how it was going or the pacing of it. I'm not too sure on where it is, but yeah, man, I was like then when Eren gets eaten by a Titan, oh no, Eren, I love you, I'm gonna go save you. I'm like, where was you like halfway through the movie? Then like.
That's one of the biggest bullshit tropes. Why you gotta wait till your loved one get toe up before you go up and help?
Everything about that movie was just garbage, man. I didn't mind. To me, the cast was okay. Cause like I said, I did a review on that. The cast I didn't mind the cast. It's just how they was directed, how the character was, which falls on the director or the producer, whoever's writing it. It's like, come on, man. Like, and this is another thing. This is why I have an issue with going back to Full Metal right quick. You try to pit almost 50+ episode in a 2-hour movie format. Then when these certain tragic events happen, like what happened with May's Matter of fact, May's didn't have his daughter into that movie. The effect when May's died lost all effect on me. Then, oh my god, damn, what's his name? How Gluttony looked on there? What? When he opened up his bruh, I'm like, you know, there's no, it's just like, and the dude was like, the director's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be better CGI than Hollywood. Hollywood gonna be jealous, da da da. I'm like, the best part of that movie for me was the opening part when they went against Father Carnello. That was it. That's the only part I enjoyed about that movie. Other than that, it's trash. I hated it.
Hey y'all.
I hated it.
I want to talk about a palate cleanser real quick. We've been talking about a lot of bad ones to get back to
All right, let's go.
good
Let's give us on the
ones
good
real
ones.
quick.
Yeah,
Or at least the ones I personally like. I'm gonna start off with anime real quick.
Okay.
Because we went to gaming, and of course I definitely about to shit on some gaming live action ones.
Yes.
So be prepared for that.
Okay.
Before, one of my personal favorites live action. This is an old movie. My buddy Ryan actually introduced me to anime, and it's called. And Guyver, I don't know if you guys know about it. It's an extremely old anime, but it had a movie, and the movie was cheesy. I'm not gonna lie, because it came out in the damn early '90s. I want to say like '91, maybe even '94. But Guyver was a great movie.
Oh,
I recommend
Guyver,
that.
yes,
And Guyver, what can I say?
It's. I think. Look, I love both of them.
It's just a strange movie.
I love both movies. You're so dumb.
Yeah, I liked Guyver. I liked both guys. It was cheesy as hell, but I liked it.
The first one,
I mean, there's only so much you can do.
The first one was
all
real
the stuff
cheesy.
that Guyver can do. Yeah. But you got to remember, like, again, the time is coming out. Like, all the stuff that Guyver can do, there is no way you're going to be able to put on that.
And of course.
The time that you had, like the time he was in, you're not doing that mess. Right. But Guyver was a good one. Another one that I actually personally like, and this was full on Japanese, was the Gintama live
I have never seen
movie.
Somebody
love the Gintama. I love
Gintama.
That movie was
told to watch that.
funny. There's a lot of stuff they had to force into it. Oh man, yeah, I love Gintama because they had to, like, all the Gintama fans out there who've seen it or may not have seen it. I'm gonna tell you, they did. There's a lot of stuff in there because Gintama is random and good and all that mess. But
I hear
the live action Gintama movie. I definitely say go watch it. It's definitely a recommendation.
I heard
recommended.
That's like it parodies off of different animes, but how they parody it, they do it like so well.
It likes to talk shit about it likes to talk shit about a bunch of other shonen anime. And like around the time where Dragon Ball was like when Dragon Ball Super came out, Gintama was talking shit about it, like, oh, Dragon Ball's coming back. Oh well, you do, just talking some shit. And then there was like, well, don't we got a brand new game coming? The Gintama game was coming out. It's not in America, but it plays like a Dynasty Warrior game.
Oh,
I want to say it's called Gintama Rumble.
Gintama Rumble.
The game was coming out, and they were talking shit about like the big three, I guess, like One Piece, Naruto, and Dragon Ball. And they're like, hey, we got a game coming out, and maybe we can have, like, I would like to break the fourth wall.
Wasn't the original big three of manga was like One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Bleach? Then when Bleach ended, that's when Naruto took over, if I remember right. Because
they started hating on, they started hating on Bleach because the fillers, and I'm like, look at Naruto.
Oh God, yeah, Naruto. Yeah, anyway,
but another live action one that, and people. This one is not necessarily me saying I like it, but it's not necessarily me saying I hate it. Was the Speed Racer live action movie, because that was like hilarious to me.
Okay, now this was
Speed Racer movie.
Okay, that's look, no joke. That's actually one of my favorite ones. No, like, and I get like this. I get why they say what they say with it. But to me, the reason I like it because it's just like Speed Racer.
It was well received. I don't think it was hated.
It wasn't.
It was cheesy like the original one.
It was cheesy like the original one.
Freaking and all that. Like, the only thing I disliked about it, and I'm gonna tell you right now, and you probably don't know the meme, but only thing I did about the movie, it didn't. You go look it up right now. Just type it. He's going over that cliff.
He's going over that cliff.
Yeah, this should be the first. Look that shit up when you get the chance.
The one thing I think
that crap is ridiculous.
Oh my God! I think the one thing what somewhat bothered me with Speed Racer, and it's more like a nitpick, not a really this thing. It's like I ain't feel like the emotional drive when it came to like Racer X and Speed and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
I didn't really get that, but like I said, but to me that's like it just like. But I didn't. Who was I watching? I was watching Mojo, and they said it's one of the worst adaptations.
You can't watch Mojo.
I love them.
When it comes to anime and stuff, they can't. I hate them more or less because they don't know shit.
I feel like that
about anime. I said when it comes to anime, they always mess it up.
Yeah, I really feel that.
But my thing is another thing I want to say. And this is the last one I will say I like, and this one is a more recent adaptation. I don't care if people hate me for this. I love Detective Pikachu.
Bro,
some nitpick stuff about I didn't like, but Detective Pikachu was entertaining.
With Detective Pikachu, I am with you on that. I'm
not. That was so random.
Look,
so weird.
It's so weird, but it works.
Yeah, I liked it still overall. I have to say, would I watch it again? Yes, I would.
Yes, I would definitely watch it. Look, let me say about Detective Pikachu. Because think about it, for the longest of time, we didn't have a good video game adaptation. Because we had some here and there. Like Mortal Kombat was good.
We're talking about the video game ones. Yeah. I'm just going to tell y'all right now, whoever watching this, yeah, that's number one. Whoever watching this, I will punch you in the face. Through your screen, through your monitor, if you disagree that Mortal Kombat 1 was the greatest video game.
That was the great
movie adaptation.
Hey, if y'all don't disagree, if y'all disagree me, fight me right now, because I will. You will get your head torn off because, and again,
I love it. People you can shit on Annihilation all you want.
Yeah,
I'm sure somebody's already thinking about the mother. You're alive,
mother. You're alive. Too bad you will die.
What?
Too bad. You will die. Like, come on, I already know, bro. I was hurt too because I'm like, Mortal Kombat 1 went from this super movie that I'm just like super involved. Right. Like, man, I am just at the end. And then you watch Annihilation, is now you're just laughing at it half the time.
Right. Then what the heck Shao Kahn transformed into when he did his little animality?
That Hydra thing? I don't know. That was weird.
That was weird.
Yeah, I was like, I am anybody that knows me. I mean, for God's sakes, it's in my name. Ultra Fatality. I am Mortal Kombat, damn it. When I saw that shit and watched the movie, I'm like, what is these bullshit lore facts?
Bro, it's like
freaking Shao Kahn and Raiden, brother?
Yeah.
Shinnok's the father? What?
Then check this out, bro.
Freaking Melina appearing out of nowhere to have a mud fight with Sonya?
Look, we know why.
What's happening?
We know why they did that.
They fucking Chinese Jade? Who the fuck is this?
Bruh. It's like everything. Here's a quick fact. Those who don't know or do not care to know, I'm gonna tell you. Paul W.S. Anderson directed the first film, and you wonder how he do good with Mortal Kombat and mess up on Resident Evil. Plus, he messed up on Monster Hunter. Moving on. So then, but
my God, yeah, you said it. You're right. You're moving on. Because I was about to rip.
Look, we go to Paul W. Anderson. We're gonna have a whole video on this man. Okay, so, but then none of the original people, producers, director wise, didn't come back for Annihilation. And I think Paul W. Anderson was working on Event Horizon, which I actually do love. That's actually a good movie that he did. And yeah, it just. Whatever it was, it just went downhill from there. But all right, so here's my list for good video games adaptation. Okay, of course we said Detective Pikachu, we said Mortal Kombat. The first Tomb Raider was really good for me.
I like Tomb Raider movies. Now my thing about Tomb Raider, I can't talk about that too much because as far as lore wise, I personally don't know enough about Tomb Raider to talk about it.
lore
to see
wise,
if it was consistent or not.
right. I think lore wise for me, I think I didn't care for the lore. I didn't. First of all, Angel Jolie was hot in that movie. But she did a great job playing Laura
Of course.
Croft. So that's my thing. They're alive to a certain extent because some of the girls. Some of the girls look hot. I'm sorry, that's a guilty pleasure. I love Dead Alive. But now the bad ones out there, which is a lot, is
hang on.
Okay.
Wait, go ahead. Never mind. Let me see what you're about to say.
Okay, so this one will say, we got Street Fighter. You know, it's a cult classic. It's a cult classic, and it's bad, but I like it. I actually like it. But I can go on all day about Street Fighter. I'm gonna probably say that.
I hate to say it, yeah, it's definitely one of my guilty pleasures.
Street Fighter's a guilty pleasure for me.
That movie is so damn bad.
It's so bad.
I still watch it. And the thing is, Bison made more sense. What he wanted to do was more heroic.
Bison made that movie.
Why is Bison trying to what he's trying to do is like what? So why are you stopping him, Guile? You jackass!
Bison made that.
But the only thing that come out of that movie that I liked was the fucking memes. The memes, and I actually watched the lady play Chun-Li. She's a YouTuber now. You know, she does her martial. I like her. She's hot as shit.
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the Chun-Li movie they made, and it was bad.
Oh, not a legend. Yeah, Chun-Li. Yeah. That was better. I guess
in a way, but I just feel like
it was better.
It was better, but it's still trash. But again,
like the only good Street Fighter media live action was what was it called? The YouTube one. What was it called? You guys watch know it.
Because I remember
it was called was it called Assassin's Fist?
Like Assassination Fist or
something like that.
Assassin's
Fist.
Like Assassin's Fist. It's something like that. But I gotta bring this up. I'll be ashamed if I don't bring this up. Tekken.
I was about to say next, dude. Y'all motherfuckers about to hear some shit. Y'all better get away from your goddamn mics. Be your headsets, because I'm about to scream. That fucking shit. Jen and Christy.
Bruh, I was so heated. I sit there.
Carry the guy want to play Heihachi. They got Shakes on to play Heihachi. Oh my god!
None of that movie.
What is? None
of that movie makes it.
The only thing good about that movie was the goddamn cosplay some of them had. The dude who played Miguel and the guy who. Eddie, y'all look like the characters of Lee's. That's it. That's the only couple I see.
Bruh.
It's just them two. Like, I don't even think martial law looked itself. Jen was, what the fuck was Jen?
I don't know what Jen
Christy was white.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy.
Bruh,
like she wasn't even.
Wait, hold on. Then on top of that, it didn't follow no types of lore on there. Like,
nothing. It's like, bro,
they say Tekken,
that's like some bullshit.
When they said Tekken, that's one
it's like, you can use my characters' names. That's it.
And
exactly. That's exactly, bro. I watched that day one. I hurt because I was hyped. I was like,
that's no what I was hyped for.
The Tekken movie? That sounds cool.
See, my mind when I
was wondering why I finally released.
Now my thing
now when I'm watching this is.
When I watched that, let me tell you. When I sit there and watch that movie, I was like, so why is Jen on the cover of this? Nah, cause I knew it was Jen because of the gloves. I said, okay. Now look, and I watch. I'm like,
yeah.
No, I was like, something ain't right. Then when I saw the white girl who played Christy, sorry, I was like, okay.
Christy,
bruh. Then when I saw her falling in love with Jen, I was like, I really, no joke. I had not finished watching that movie since. It took me
good. You missed nothing because it gets worse. Because my first thought with that movie, I was like, okay, this random white chick, this must be Ling. Okay, there's definitely Ling right here. So introduce yourself like, hello, You serious? This is some joke? Is Eddie about to come out and beat the shit out of Jin or something?
I was
Is
hoping
this
for
like
something, dog.
like a and then even after she established that she was Christy, I'm like, okay, so where's Ling at? Where's Jin's actual love? It well,
Right.
Jin don't share no feeling, but still, she actually likes him. I'm like, where's
Right.
Ling? Is she
Right.
gonna appear?
She
She wasn't even in the movie.
she wasn't even in the movie. She
in
wasn't in the movie. She wasn't even in the movie. And I was like,
Like, what did they have? I want to say they had random kids. Like they literally hit random select.
bruh.
They didn't, nigga. Oh,
Wait, but hold up. Look, I'm gonna say this because again, like
somebody,
because some of this stuff we talk about is because we're not gonna get through 'em. We're not. But
bro, bro.
Some of the stuff we're not.
If they would have freaking had the movie about Paul and ruined it like that, I would have been a little bit more catered, to be honest.
I think they had Yoshimitsu in the movie. I think they had Yoshimitsu in the movie. I can't remember, but
no, I know for a fact they had.
I know I saw it.
Freaking.
Did they have Nina?
They had freaking.
I know they had Nina. I know they had Nina in there. Bro, the movie should have been.
They had Robin. They had freaking Miguel. They had Raven, and they had the Williams sisters.
They had the Williams sisters.
They had the Mishima trio. Christy. They had their mom. Mm-hmm. They had Law, Brian, Steve, and I want to say they had. Yes, they did. They had Dragunov in there.
Yeah, they had Dragunov.
They had Dragunov, and they.
I think the same person who played
only
Dragunov
characters that even look like themselves.
I think the person who played Dragunov played Kenshiro.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Don't quote me on that, but I'm not sure. I think so, but anyway, sorry for making you a point.
No, you go. Like my thing is, none of the characters actually looked like except for Dragunov. Because I remember I finished the movie. I finished it. So like Miguel looked good. Freaking Eddie looked amazing. He looked fantastic.
Like you said, the person who played Eddie, the person who played Eddie, and the person who played Raven, I thought they looked
on a good part.
They looked on a good part. They actually looked. I was like, okay, this is cool. I that's what sold me because I saw I remember watching the trailer. I saw
the trailer got you. You're right. Yeah,
that's like I was like, oh, they actually look
exactly
like
how they tricked you because you see the character you're like, whoa.
Like
and then you look at the movie like.
Then I'm gonna say this because I know we gotta move on. But I'm gonna say this because we can't stay on I know how bad we want to. But we can't stay on this. But they said, and if I remember right, that Kazuya raped Jin's mother. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah, that was the thing.
That's not right. Hold up. I was like, they said Kazuya actually loved June. If I hope I'm saying her name right. And okay,
June, like my thing is about they stuff is not. I know it's been a little retcon, and I know like the anime, literally the animated movie, which was a fucking masterpiece.
I know
a lot of people. It's like okay,
I love that movie
because it shed more light on Joan and Kazuya's relation. Now, granted, yes, I already know the Tekken buffs that's watching. It's not canon, but you got. It's good to see some light on their relationship because the game is just freaking. Oh, we met at the tournament, we fucked, and we just hey,
that's it.
Sure, I'm like, come on, really?
Right?
Now, as me, I take the freaking animated movie. I take the animated movie as canon, even though it ain't really canon, but and I like it. The game looks like it is just so dumb.
But
especially with the new retcon.
The retcon of Tekken 7 is kind of confusing me. You know, I enjoy the story. But again, I'm gonna say this right again. So, but I feel like with the animated movie, stayed on at least the lore of Tekken. And it's like
exactly, and they had the iconic characters. How you gonna have a live action movie without Paul? Without King?
I don't know. Man, I don't know. They did some of the stuff they did. Like they did like a Dead Alive stuff, and like I remember like they showed glimpses of characters. They moving on. I'm like, all right, anyways. But okay,
Yeah, like that's exactly how they get you.
yeah. So, anyways, whew. I was going to say Super Mario Brothers.
Right, man.
Super Mario Brothers.
I'm sorry, I didn't even stay on that topic.
No.
Movie.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
finished the mess, dog.
And that's
man.
that's the whole point of this whole conversation. I know because some of you who watch my channel, I do talk about live adaptations and my love hate for them. And like I said, well, no, we still enough on video games, so let's go on to the territory of comic books now.
Comic book adaptations?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You mean like the MCU and all that?
MCU, but I'm mostly gonna be talking about the early '90s versions of some of these, like Steel. Hey, look. Hey,
No, Bingo. I'm not actually here to shit on Steel because I was happy that it existed because, like,
I'll give that much. When
I first seen Steel, I was young. You know, I'm 95 to be exact, but I knew about it, and when I actually finally watched it, I'm like, "Who is Steel?" Because I'm a huge Shaquille O'Neal fan, so I love my Kazam. So I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Love my Kazam.
Right.
And then I sit there and watch like freaking some other stuff ahead. I'm like, Steel, what's Steel? And I come to find out it's a superhero. I'm like, oh, all right. Like, man, I watched it when I was young.
Now, to be fair,
but even I know that movie was like, and not to mention they had so much stuff. They had very little stuff to work with. Sorry, I'm being biased right now, but I can't shit with that movie just because I like
Nah, bro. Hey, to be fair, just like you, when I watched Steel, I don't think I knew. And the first time I saw it, I heard about the character on the comics, but I didn't know too much about him. Then when I remember that Steel was a construction worker, I was like, oh, okay, cool. So when I watched the movie, I was like, he's in the military? So then, like, when did he start working construction? Like, I look for little tidbits, stuff like that. And again, even though for me, during my era growing up, we didn't get a lot of black superheroes. So yeah, the movie wasn't good; it was trash. But at the same time, the reason I love it because we didn't get that many black superheroes. So that would make me enjoy.
That's another. I ain't gonna hold you up. Like, yeah, that was one of the reasons why I liked it too. Because I'm like, yeah, we got another black superhero. Because I want to say the first black superhero that paved the way for everybody was Spawn, and he was an anti-hero.
Yep.
Not even a full superhero, but and people like to shit on that movie. And I'm sorry,
I love Spawn.
I'm the naysayer. I am in that group that say fuck y'all that hate that movie. I am one of those people because that movie was fantastic for its age. Like, especially John Leguizamo as Violator. I didn't even know John Leguizamo.
Then you think about this. This. Like we said before, like this movie was like something like Street Fighter and all that stuff. Like with Steel and Spawn, they couldn't really do what they needed to do. Look,
it was the product of their time, man.
It was product of the time.
And then it was like my thing is with Spawn, that's why he didn't have a cape so much. But I'm like, look at this when he do get the anime. You can't lie and say for the time that's not a beast. Like, come on, man.
Right.
That shit looks sweet as hell. And a lot of people don't know much about Spawn and stuff. And that movie introduced a lot of people to him. So for y'all to sit there and say, oh, I hated the movie. Well, you sure do know a lot about the character, apparently. Clearly, you watched it enough to learn about it. Shit. I love the Spawn movie. I did. Michael Jai White killed it. They all
did. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Like, that movie right there. Like I said, Spawn.
The only thing about the movie that I don't like, and this is literally the main thing that I can say I didn't like. I didn't like that they, because I'm a huge Spawn buff. I actually still follow his comics. So I hated that Terry was white, because Terry's not white.
Yeah.
Terry was a black guy. Especially was a black guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why they made him white. And then I hated that they left the dude who actually, the guy who actually killed Spawn.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Oh my God, am I really getting freaked brain
I
right
can't remember.
now?
Yeah, because
it wasn't.
Because Terry's character. I mean,
it wasn't when.
It wasn't when. It was God, I can't remember the guy's name, but Al Simmons was.
Yeah, it was Chapel. God
yeah,
damn it.
no, it's
Chapel.
Chapel.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
you're right. It's Chapel. And you think about like
so the fact that they replaced Chapel with this random
and I think
okay,
and I
think she does appear in the comics. Like she ain't so random.
Yeah,
I don't remember her name.
Just feel like
I don't remember her name.
I think again with that, I think studio politics kind of played his part because if I remember right, Todd McFarlane didn't have too much say so, like he does now with this new Spawn.
That's true.
And so now with the new Spawn,
that's right. He got more say so.
Yeah, so that's. But now if you think about it again, but I think because again we're gonna wrap this up in a bit because we got to talk about one more bad adaptation. But I want to say this right quick. Returning to
a bad one, all right?
Yeah, one more bad one. But I want to say this before we get into that. People don't give enough credit to Blade because Blade, even though Superman Batman,
let's talk about Blade. Everybody, they do Blade what they did. Same way they do Spider-Man.
Yeah, but Blade really opened the door for Marvel. Blade really opened that door for Marvel.
Yes, I say this, bro. I say that.
Blade opened that door.
Spider-Man and Blade.
Spider-Man would not happen without Blade. That's all I'm saying. Spider-Man would. It would happen. I think it wouldn't be. I guess well received or well known for a movie wise because what Blade did, he was the first true Marvel thing, and I'm happy that we are getting another Blade movie down the line. But without Blade,
another thing that people keep fucking.
I'm just saying Blade, man.
The R rating.
Oh, yeah.
Because one thing with black people used to always say, Deadpool is the first R-rated Marvel out there, and then somebody answered Blade. Am I a joke to you?
Right.
Like for real. Blade 1 was fantastic. I liked Blade 2. Blade Trinity, man. And people always look at it and be like, oh, the Blade movies suck, man. I'm like, let me guess, you hated Blade Trinity. Yeah. So why did you not like 1 and 2, though?
Right.
1 and 2 that you hated. And there's silence. Same with Spider-Man. Oh, I hate that dance Peter does in Spider-Man 3 and living in the cast. And okay, what about part 1 and 2? Because I see people say they hate this whole
the whole
Spider-Man.
The only way
what's bad about his? Because I don't care what, but that's the best one.
The Andrew Garfield, you can get that Spider-Man all the hate that you want because that wasn't the Amazing Spider-Man's the Amazing Spider-Man movie was not good, and I agree with that. Only thing that was good about Amazing Spider-Man was Electro and Lizard, and yes, Rhino, but we don't see that much of him. I don't think Green Goblin.
Rhino only up here for like a second.
And I don't think Green Goblin should be in the movie. If you gonna have Green Goblin in there, you gotta make it be Norman Osborn. That's what I'm going with. Moving on, I'm just saying, give Blade the love.
Yeah, William Dafoe killed it, man. He killed it as Green Goblin. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. But all right, so the last
that's high note. So,
but again,
we're gonna enjoy on the sourdough.
The sourdough is like, again, we're gonna talk about the future videos here. But the last thing I want to talk about is we don't hold on long enough. We almost at an hour here, and I don't care.
Yeah, hang on. I got a movie too, so let me hear your choice, and I'm gonna say my choice.
You sure? Cause I think mine's gonna top everything. No. You sure? You want
all right, what you got? What you got?
You tell me what you got first.
Oh, all right. Well, if you want to end off on a bad note, I'm gonna pick the obvious one. Fucking Last Air.
Ooh. I think that one got Evolution beat me because that's gonna be mine.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know which one is worse.
Which one is worse?
Evolution's worse.
Yeah.
Because Evolution got a game, and me actually sat there and watched us playing it.
They did have a game. I forgot about that.
It's just as bad as the freaking movie.
They did have a game.
Oh shit. Bro, it's just like Street Fighter, the movie, the game, the arcade. Oh shit! Yeah, I would probably say Dragon Ball Evolution is worse because every time I think about Dragon Evolution, I just think of Goku sliding against his.
Bruh. Bro.
of a car.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Bruh.
So if you guys want to give yourselves a headache, definitely go try out these movies.
Yes.
Try out the following movies if y'all huge anime fans. Death Note, Evolution, Last Airbender,
Last Airbender.
freaking what's another one I recommend y'all to do if y'all want to punish y'all
You want to punish yourself.
brains.
Airbender, Evolution, Dragon Ball Mansion
Attack on
Begins,
Titan.
Attack on Titans. I like y'all can tell me how the second one goes. I ain't care. I just watched the first one. I was done. I didn't even watch no more after that. Matter of fact, the second one had Aaron go against the armor time. But anyways, God, I think that's it. I would say Full Metal.
Bad anime movies.
Yeah, bad anime movies.
I
think that's.
Let me see if I can put some of the other ones I named. Death Note, Evolution, Attack
on Titans,
freaking North Star.
Fist of the North Star.
Oh god, I hate the fact I said that.
Oh my god! Just looking at that junk, I remember watching that junk.
I personally didn't like the Tokyo Ghoul live action, so I can watch that.
I got one more bad anime live action. It's called Wicked City. That's another bad one.
I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is.
The anime,
I heard of that.
The anime, it was a movie, but it was good. But when I remember, I saw the movie, God, like maybe I was 17 when I watched it. I want to say maybe, but then when I watched it, I was like, this is nothing like the show I watched. What is this? It was bad. nothing like it. Well, guys, we have reached the end of today's episode. Again, thanks to my boy Ultra Fatal with me with these. God, all these movies was bad. I'm mad all the time watching them. Jesus.
Well, yeah, just go watch if y'all give yourselves a headache.
Yes.
If not, stay away from them completely, or just stick to the anime and shit.
Or stay with the manga. I don't care. But make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about us. Come to Random Set. We do have those cookies. And please, guys, subscribe to Also Fatal. I'll do my best trying to keep them positive, keep them motivated.
Keeping me here. I don't sink back under the depths. Don't worry, I do plan on uploading to my channel. It's just I have a crappy computer, and I got to relearn how to use my editing tool. I use the same stuff he uses, actually, and I just don't remember it. And again, my computer sucks. Even when I do actually successful, it'll just erase myself. Just nuke it. Like, what the hell just happened? Come on. It's hard, y'all. Like, when I come back, I'll show y'all all the pictures in the videos, because I almost punched a hole in one of my first laptops because of that crap. You ever work on something for like hours and hours on end, and then just you hit save and it says save file corrupted, and you start all over now. That's what happens to me. That's what happens all often. But like he said, I'm gonna steal his thunder again, and I'm gonna close this video. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And make sure y'all find me at Ultra Fatality. I'll be in his description. And I know a lot of you fuckers don't like looking at descriptions, because I know people used to get mad at me, but how do you get this? But it's in the description. Damn it!
Send it right to the beginning of the video.
Bro, I can't tell you how many times I say like stuff is in the description, and people say, "Where is it?" Like, just it's in the description. But anyway, we're out of here. We will return to more topics.
Yeah. Y'all take it easy. Y'all stay random.
I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's blurry face and I